Hello, it's me again. I got a request from one of my best friends from high school to tell a story. The story of how Sasha and I met, actually. So that's what this post is about. Actually, it's kind of a funny story. Sort of. I was working at Walmart as a overnight cashier because I was kind of doing drugs, kind of not doing drugs. I just gotten out of a really bad relationship, really bad relationship that I had been in and out of for about 2 or 3 years. And I had a really good friend there that I hung out with, and her name was Krista, and she was friends with a chick named Sasha. And Sasha would come in and talk to Krista every once in a while, and Krista knew that I was kind of trying to decide. I was very proud at the time of being a lesbian, that I thought I was a lesbian, because I was just coming out and just realizing that I was that way. So, and she had a lot of lesbian friends, even though she wasn't that way. So, she told me that Sasha was a lesbian, or at least that's how it goes. So, she told me that, Sasha was a lesbian, and so from like that moment on, I already kind of had a little bit, I kind of thought that she was cute, and, she'd come in every once in a while, and this was like back in, the beginning of 2002. And, she'd come to my checkout line with her friends, and like the person she was dating back then, but I didn't know that. I didn't really know her at all. And, she would say hi, because I was Krista's friend, and they were kind of friends. So then, one time she came in, and she was, looking for Krista, and I'm like, well, she's off tonight. She was really down, and I'm like, is there anything that you want to talk about? Because, well, I was going through a cutting phase right then, so I was kind of wanting to talk to somebody, just to help me feel better. And, she's like, well, because last time she was there, she told me that she was pregnant. And I was like, that's awesome, congratulations. And I was kind of confused, but I was awesome, you know. And, she came in, she was really sad. She's like, I really need to talk to Krista. And I'm like, well, you know, she's not here right now. Is there anything you want to talk to me about? I could help. And she's like, well, I miscarried. And I'm like, well, I've had 3 of those, so I know how hard it is. And, well, we were talking about that a little bit, not very much. And then her friends came and kind of whisked her away. And I always remembered her, and whenever she came in, I kind of followed her around, but she didn't know, because, well, I was working, so I was kind of bored anyways. But, so then I was in the relationship with another guy, and I kind of cheated on him with a girl, and that's a whole long story. I already kind of went into that a little bit. He's that perfect guy who was the meth head and the crack head, and we did acid, and we did heroin, we did everything. But, I got off of all that, as I said, and, moved in with my parents again, because I was trying to get disability back then, because I had sorry about that, I don't know what they're doing today. So I moved in with my parents, and I was trying to get, disability, because I was so whacked out. I was just so anxious. I had that one relationship with the one guy that I was with. His name was Joe, and the one that I had just gotten out with before, we were together for like 3 years. That one he went completely crazy. He's still quite not over me, and I thought he was, but we tried to have a friendship, like, about a month ago, but he's still not over me. I thought he was, but back to the point. Sorry about that. Yeah, so, okay, I lost my concentration. That happens a lot. I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, so I moved in with my parents. Trying to get disability, because the doctor had told me, he had given me the actual disability thing. I don't have to work, I'm not supposed to be working, because I was losing my job, because I couldn't sleep, I was insomnia and all that stuff. So my 21st birthday came around. That was like a week after I moved in with my parents. And Krista's roommate, she was like, I think she was like 50, and I don't have a problem with that. Well, I mean, I wasn't together with her, but she was awesome. She was a lesbian, and I was going through all those confusing times, and she was the one person I could always talk to about it, and she took me out to a gay bar on my 21st birthday, and